Thank you. Well, this week we are helping to answer your questions and hopefully ease your fears about reopening Indiana's economy. It's not just state leaders, but also business owners and universities. Many of you also trying to put together reopening plans for work and also for family in the safest way possible. Well, joining me live right now to talk about some of the legal considerations and issues with reopening is former U.S. Attorney and U.S. Assistant Attorney General Deborah Daniels. She is now a partner at the Indianapolis law firm Krieg DeVault. Deborah, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. I want to start with the issue of going back to work. What do employees, most of our viewers watching, need to consider about what their employers are dealing with and vice versa when it comes to easing some of these tensions?
Well, you mentioned tensions, Fanchen, and there is a strong tension, as you know, between safety and the necessary opening of the economy. We're not going to have a vaccine for a very long time. And so everyone fully understands that the economy needs to reopen, but it needs to reopen carefully. Employers have been instructed by the state that they all had to have in effect by last week a specific plan with specific elements in it for safety of their workforce. And employers hopefully are communicating that to their employees.
And we have been suggesting, and I know experts are suggesting, if people do go back to work, they don't feel comfortable to voice those concerns and also report issues where they need to report issues. You know, there's another conversation that is somewhat coming to the surface, and no doubt we're going to be hearing much more about this. Colleges and universities now facing lawsuits for not issuing full tuition and fees while providing online classes. In Indiana, we know Purdue, IU, Ball State, all facing lawsuits so far. So what is the legal merit for these kinds of cases?
Well, that is yet to be decided by the courts. I think it's, personally, I think it's pretty unfortunate that you have a situation where the universities and colleges had no choice in this matter. They have opted for a very high-level online presence and are doing everything that they can to give students as much of the campus experience as they can, and they're suffering a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
They're going to be suffering a great deal regardless of these lawsuits, and now you have, frankly, some plaintiffs' attorneys pulling together classes of students to sue them on the basis that they haven't fully refunded tuition and fees, some of which really aren't refundable, some of which logically can be.
Okay. Well, these are some delicate issues, and I know as we do go back to work, as people are considering things, as businesses are trying to stay afloat, the biggest thing that I'm hearing you say really is going to be all of us needing to work together and be cognizant of the issues that everyone is dealing with. Deborah, we thank you so much for joining us and speaking into this as we all do try and go back to work safely. We appreciate your time. Good to see you.
Sure, good to see you.
As you know,